Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm very happy to have you here, guys. Today's video will be very quick. I want to share with you the best inspiration for Vanilla 28 by Kayali that I have discovered. This fragrance is called 28 Flavors from Rogue Perfumes. I have the EDP format, but you can also find it in an oil format. So yes, I want to let you know how this fragrance smells like. I want to let you know how similar do I find it to Vanilla 28. I have a sample of Vanilla 28. So without further ado, let's just start. Now you guys, when it comes to inspirations, you can find a lot of inspirations for different fragrances from Kayali. December Vanilla from Paris Corner is an inspiration to Vanilla Royale. So Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli has plenty of inspirations. Paris Corner has done some beautiful inspirations, especially in the hairline. You have an inspiration to Sparkling Leech. You have an inspiration there to this fragrance right now, Yum Candy something, I forgot the name. You can also find inspirations to Aaron Juicy Apple, Sparkling Aaron Juicy Apple. Anyways, basically what I'm trying to say, you guys, you have a lot of inspirations of fragrances from Kayali, but so far I haven't came across any inspiration besides the one that I will be discussing in today's video for Vanilla 28. And I don't know why no one has thought to come out with an inspiration of Vanilla 28, considering it's one of the best sellers from Kayali, and considering it's the, I feel like, ultimate layering fragrance. As a standalone fragrance, it's very beautiful, very girly, it's a very well done, robust vanilla fragrance. But when it comes to layering your fragrances, if you're a fan of layering, that fragrance just can bring such a beautiful and different energy to so many other fragrances. So yes, the inspiration that I came across is, like I've mentioned, from Rogue Perfumes. You can find this brand exclusively on Dupe Collections website if you're based in Romania, if you're based in the European Union. This is a brand from the UK, so if you're based in the UK, you can also find it there, I'm guessing. Even though I have checked on their website in UK and I cannot find this one in particular, so I'm not really sure. But anyways, you can find it on Dupe Collections. So I started first of all with an oil. I will try to look for a picture with the oil, because I remember I had the oil from before it went out of stock and has been out of stock for, I don't know, like a year and a half or something like this. Now you can find it again. Currently it's again out of stock because I feel like it's one of the best sellers from Rogue Perfumes, that oil, and I can definitely see why, because it smells amazing. But I will try to add the picture with the oil here. So first I've tried this oil. I have fallen in love with the oil, you guys. It's everything you can wish for in a fragrance, in an oil format. Oh my god, I cannot even believe how versatile it was for me. I used to use it after I would do my blowouts, I would wash my hair, I would style my hair, and then at the end I would put like a little bit of oil in my palms. I would like gently massage my palms together and I will just apply it everywhere in my hair. I would use it in different layering combinations with fragrances, with body lotions. I would use it even as a standalone perfume. I would apply a lot of it in my palms again. And I would just apply it everywhere on my clothes. Here, basically everywhere on my clothes, you guys. On my pants, on my top, everywhere, on my scarf, if I was wearing a scarf when I was going out. So yeah, that oil, I cannot recommend it enough. And recently they sent me this one to test as well. They sent me a lot of decants as well from Rogue Perfume, so I will do a separate video where I will be discussing other blends from this house in particular. But yes, now you guys, this fragrance is the closest inspiration I have ever in my life came across Vanilla 28. Like I've mentioned, I don't know why other brands haven't done their inspiration, but anyways, let me tell you how this fragrance smells like. I love it, you guys. Oh my god, I freaking adore this blend. Okay, so this opens up just like Vanilla 28. It opens up with the most beautiful burnt brown sugar accord, so it's definitely a sugary accord, but it feels much darker than white sugar, and it has this almost burnt caramelized undertone about it. So it opens up, you guys, very sweet. This is definitely a gourmand fragrance. This is for the gourmand girlies. This is for the women or men who love edible sugary vanilla forward fragrances. But you guys, the sugar, because it's a darker type of sugar and because it has this slightly burnt undertone about it, paired with a vanilla accord that feels very buttery, dense, rich, and it has something from a vanilla essence with something from a vanilla pod. It results into such a complex and layered and full-bodied vanilla scent, you guys. It's not one of those vanilla fragrances that feels like, or that smells like your vanilla cupcake or like your vanilla eau de toilette from the drugstore, or any other simplistic, straightforward, musky vanilla, or all in all, just a very juvenile leaning vanilla. To me, it's very sweet, extremely sweet, you guys. So keep this aspect in mind. Unless you love sweet fragrances, this is not for you. But you guys, if you are on the hunt for a beautiful interpretation of Vanilla 28, don't skip out. Don't skip out on this fragrance. It smells just like Vanilla 28, you guys. Let me just apply Vanilla 28 here on the other hand. Spraying this fragrance on this arm and this fragrance on this arm. I actually feel like this fragrance has much more of an oomph about it. Like I am better able to pick up everything that goes into this fragrance than this fragrance. This fragrance feels a tad more, I don't want to say subdued because it's not subdued, but it's just after smelling this fragrance, this definitely feels much softer. Yeah, but it legit follows the exact same direction, you guys. I can't say that this is the most complex fragrance. It's not a complex fragrance, but I think the beauty is in simplicity, you guys. They didn't try to reinvent the wheel. This is a spot on inspiration. It opens up just like Vanilla 28, it develops, it dries down just like Vanilla 28, but I actually find it much stronger, you guys. And if you are a die-hard lover, let's just say, of this DNA of Vanilla 28, you can get the EDP, you can get the oil, and you can layer the two, and you will smell, oh my god, you will smell delicious. And it's such a fun DNA, you guys. I don't know, whenever I smell this fragrance, it gives me such a good vibe. Like it has such an uplifting energy about it. I think it's the sweetness, but again, it's not just all types of sweetness or this boring type of sweetness. No, you guys, it's that burnt brown sugar with a vanilla essence, with something from a vanilla pod. So this fragrance, it's dark, it's rich, it's warm, it's complex. It feels like it envelops you and it layers. Oh my god, you guys, this layers amazing with, like, my top 10 fragrances for life. This layer is amazing with all those fragrances. So when I want to wear a fragrance that perhaps, let's just say, it's a little bit more serious, and I want to make it feel a little bit more fun, playful, flirty, why not, here and there for specific occasions. If I do few sprays of this fragrance, or back when I used to have the oil, if I would layer it with the oil, that's like my go-to layering combo. Every time I would go out, I would do some sprays of this fragrance or of the oil. Like I've mentioned, I had the oil prior. Like, of course, when I smell them side by side, like if I pay extremely close attention, maybe I am able to pick up slight differences. Like maybe this has, for instance, I'm smelling this one, I don't know why I get something boozy at the moment. Yeah. But I smell this one and I get that beautiful burnt sugary effect. Yeah, this just went into like my top. Realistically, I can't say that I have like only a top 10, because I have like 20-30 fragrances that I am madly in love with them, and I know they feel very special to me, and this went into that top 30, let's just say, for life kind of fragrance. So yeah, I don't want to make this video extremely long, you guys. I just wanted to highlight this fragrance in today's video. Scent wise, what can I tell you? It smells just like Vanilla 28. So like I've mentioned, it opens up with a burnt sugary accord, and it has the most delicious, creamy, dense, buttery vanilla, but not buttery in the sense that it's very light and bright. No, it's quite dark and deep, but it has a buttery richness about it. But the vanilla itself has this almost aged vanilla essence, something from a vanilla pod type of effect. So yeah, all in all, I cannot recommend this fragrance enough if you love to layer your fragrances, and if you're looking for an amazing, ultra versatile vanilla forward fragrance that's not too boring, that's very flirty and playful and feminine and a little bit provocative here and there. Again, it depends a lot what you choose to layer it with. Some of my favorite layering combinations with this fragrance is with Sajaya Gold from Perfumes, Noir for Women from Tom Ford, Vanilla Real Sugared Patchouli by Kayali. You guys, these combos, like when I know I am going out, mainly I reach for those fragrances or Arabian Stonka and or inspirations. Either you have the OG fragrances, either you have inspirations. Yeah, honestly, after trying this fragrance, I don't want to spend my money on Vanilla 28, especially considering that this fragrance, just, you see this color, let me show it to you again. So if you see this color, this didn't look like this from the beginning, you guys, you know. I do think this fragrance needed to go to somewhat of a maceration part to get much stronger than it is. When I first tried it, it smelled just as beautiful, like scent-wise, nothing to complain, but it felt much more faint. Now it actually feels much more rich and dense and full-bodied, but still, you guys, even after maceration, it doesn't feel as rich as this one. I don't know where this brand gets their oils from. I genuinely have no idea, you guys, and I don't know how they manage to make such expensive smelling fragrances on one hand, because like I've told you, I am testing at the moment a lot of their fragrances, and on the other hand, how they manage to make such amazing inspirations. Yeah, I genuinely don't know where they get the oils, how they do their fragrances, but don't skip out on this brand. Again, don't skip out. If, let's just say, price range, this I'd say it's I will add here, because it's harder to do the conversion, around 40 something euros out of my mind. Maybe I'm a little bit wrong, I don't know, more or less, but let's just say maybe you don't have the budget to spend 40 euros on an inspiration. Even though I would recommend you, like, if you love this DNA, it's worth splurging into this fragrance. It's still much more affordable compared to Vanilla 28 by Kayali, and it's much stronger, you guys. But if you don't want to spend the money, let's just say, on the EDP, get the oil, you guys. The oil is around 15 euros, like 15-16 euros. I will add again here on the screen the price, because I cannot, nor do I want to memorize prices, you guys. I have other usage for my memory, you know. But what I'm trying to say is, perhaps you don't want to splurge on this bottle, perhaps you want to test, let's just say, the oil first. Get the oil. I can tell you, I don't pick up a noticeable difference between the strength of the oil versus this one. Usually when brands offer oil version and then they offer EDP, the EDP, or what I've tried from my experience, usually the EDP feels much more stretched out. It feels diluted. All in all, like, to say it very straight, it feels diluted. This is not the case. This doesn't feel diluted. This has the same richness and thickness of the oil. And again, I don't know if I can show you guys. Let me just spray it here and show you the oil concentration. Again, I'm not really sure what oil concentration does this one have. Wow. Do you see? Do you see the oil concentration I'm talking about? And just like compare it with this hand. Do you see? I hope you do. It's crazy, you guys, like crazy how concentrated. Like, this legit feels like I am rubbing oil on my skin. So again, when I'm telling you that this is not you take the fragrance oil and then they dilute the fragrance, no, this is so concentrated. Like, even my finger now, it feels legit feels, you guys, like I'm rubbing oil everywhere. This is crazy. Now I'm curious, what's the oil concentration? I don't know, but this is highly concentrated. And even after rubbing my skin and everything, let me just show you. Do you see the comparison between here where I have applied the fragrance and here where I don't have anything? I hope you do. Let me not make the video any longer, you guys. I just wanted to highlight this fragrance for today's video. Don't skip out on this fragrance. Now, if you were to ask me which one would I recommend between the spray version or the oil, I'd say depends a lot on your budget. If you want to start with something that's more affordable, get the oil. It's much more affordable. It's, I think, 12 ml or 6 ml. No, 10 ml, 12 ml. Oh my god, I don't know. Anyways, it's around 10, 12 ml, 12 ml if I remember correctly, and it will last you, guys. It will genuinely last you a while. But if you truly love this DNA, I'd say get both or get this one, because the oil version is out of stock at the moment, and you will not be disappointed. I can guarantee you this. Like, I love this fragrance. Like, I freaking adore this fragrance, you guys. Like, there are not enough words to describe how much I love this blend. It's amazing. And to think that you can get a much more concentrated fragrance, and this is an inspiration, but it surpasses the OG fragrance performance-wise, thickness-wise, richness-wise. It leaves me wondering, how are they able to do that? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Let me close off the video. If you have tried this fragrance, again, I would love to hear your feedback on the fragrance, and I'm sure other people who are interested in trying out this fragrance could really use your feedback as well. I will see you in my next video, but until then, I want to wish you an amazing day wherever you are. Bye, guys.